I've mentioned in the past that I use scripts for my videos, and let me tell you, I really need a script for this one, because there are so many things I want to talk about, so many thoughts flying through my head, that I barely know where to start or how to phrase things. This is mainly going to be a rant about Stellar Blade's censorship, but I'll start by talking about PlayStation's censorship policy. PlayStation has been censoring since the PS4 era, so anyone who bought a PlayStation 5 did so knowing what they were getting into. All of these years of censorship, and yet, when Stellar Blade marketing began, everyone was saying that it was going to release uncensored. Did these fucking idiots just forget that PlayStation has been forcing censorship for years? Did they really think it was going to be different this time? People like me are saying all the fucking time, do not pre-order and do not trust PlayStation. People never learn. Honestly, though, I question why this whole thing happened. I have a theory, but it's just a theory. Basically, PlayStation has the Japanese game industry for the most part on lockdown. Every Japanese game has to be run through PlayStation's censorship filter, or it will not be allowed to be published. Of course, this standard does not apply to Western games, only to Japanese games because PlayStation is racist and discriminatory against Asian developers. Getting back to my theory, though, I think that PlayStation saw Stellar Blade and realized that South Korea is potentially an up-and-coming provider of fan service-heavy games for Western markets. They saw Stellar Blade and they couldn't stand not having control over it. So they got Shift Up to agree to exclusivity. The marketing began, the hype level rose because it was looking like the game would be uncensored, and then censorship was forced at the 11th hour. What's fucking bizarre, though, is the nature of the censorship. Even with the censorship, there are still very revealing outfits. The jiggle physics are there. In that case, why censor at all? It feels a lot like spite to me. It's like PlayStation is angry it is having to fall back on a game with a lot of fan service to make money. And they are doing this to spite consumers for forcing them into a corner. Who knows what is going through the twisted, fucked up minds of the losers at PlayStation HQ? Right now, there is a movement happening led by Mark Kern, known as Grums on Twitter, to get PlayStation and Shift Up to reverse the censorship. I mean, I do wish him luck, but there has been an outcry for years against PlayStation censorship. Nothing has changed. There is a difference this time, though. I think this is the first time that anti-censorship people have had a single unifying cause to rally around. Years of anger at PlayStation censorship appears to be coming to a head. Even in its censored form, Stellar Blade is still a win. It still pisses off the right people. Gamers are angry, and I am hoping that all of this drama finally results in change. I've said this before. No one company has the right to gatekeep the game industry globally. Developers from all over the world have to conform to PlayStation's arbitrary and racist double standards to be allowed to release on the platform. Not releasing on PlayStation means the loss of many potential sales. Some developers care enough about realizing their artistic vision to skip PlayStation and release on PC and Switch only. Bunny Garden is only on Switch and Steam. Galgun Returns was never going to release on PlayStation, and the developer canceled the Xbox version rather than agree to censorship. Most developers, though, care more about money. I can't really blame them, but it sucks for the consumer. Only time will tell what the outcome of all of this will be. We will see what happens. That's everything. Thanks for watching.